Right, so we've just left Skadovsk down there, and we're on our way to the teleporter. Up here, and I forgot to do that. There we go. I'm not quite sure what's the quote-unquote correct way to approach it, but I'm assuming I can go, like, to this road and then follow the road in. Yeah, I can hear the fire anomalies and stuff as well. Oh, I kind of want to go down there and check if there's anything there, but at the same time I don't, because I might not be able to get back up here. Alright, well, here's the road. My idea basically is just get to this teleporter, clear out those mutants on the plateau that Noah talked about, and go back to the waste processing plant for more weapons gear and supplies in general, I suppose. I mean, I say more weapons. That's not what I'm looking for. I haven't. Specifically, I'm looking for one burnt farmstead, one particular kind of gun that I liked, and I'll probably take a guide back to Dead City. And this is going to be incredibly loud, so yeah. Alright. Well, does this actually help? Indeed it does. Indeed it does, although I wish I could... maybe not. I was saying... I was gonna say, I wish I could zoom up to the thing a little bit. Put it closer to my face so I can see exactly where I am going. Okay. Artifact hunting, that's what we're doing now. We're artifact hunting. Sorry about that. Okay, just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had one of those coughing sprees again. So I looked at the PDA. The teleporter is over here somewhere. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I see a road through all the anomalies here, but I also feel like I can just, you know, avoid the entire conversation and just go around. Because I feel like there's a way to squeeze in through here. But maybe there's not. Maybe I shouldn't risk it. But it's not just that. It's the fact that kind of looks like, I mean, on the PDA, that the teleporter is like there somewhere, and I'm I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not gonna work out this way. Let's do it the traditional way, even though I still feel like I could, you know, find the right angle to jump past all the fire and all the fire and brimstone, yeah. Because I mean, look at that. That says if I go, I feel like you're gonna push me like that into something, and I'm gonna murder you. But like genuinely just murder you. Please don't do that. Okay. Yeah, like according to this, I can just go straight through. Yeah, but it wouldn't exactly say that it leads anywhere nice. Is it maybe over here? Damn it. It feels like a maze, it genuinely does. It feels like maybe go here. And then, yeah, that's not gonna work out. But I kind of feel like I can do this. And now for the life of me, I really don't think this is... I mean, this device is that helpful. No, it is. I've changed my mind about it. It is. That's helpful. It's basically telling me where to go. And then, in the middle of all this, I need to get out the PDA and check. Yeah, it says it's there somewhere, the teleporter. I wonder, can I throw... Yeah, for some reason my armor's breaking, so I need to hurry it up. I feel like this way? No. Like in between the two? Yeah? In between the two. And then can I cut through here? In between the two again. Nope. Tree looks safe. There it is. Alright. Geronimo! Well, I've made it. My armor's busted, but I've made it. And I am on the plateau. And what does it say? Clear area of mutants. Okay. I don't see any. I also picked this gun up from, a dead monolith soldier outside of Skadovsk, and, here's the thing, I'm very confused by this whole situation, in case you couldn't tell. Okay, there we go, let's do that, and then I also want... Where's my heavy sewing kit? There it is. Yeah, heavy sewing kit, emergency armor repair set. Make sure this is on full auto, just in case. Now, it says mutants are about. I don't see any. Соси хуй, сука! Okay. I'm assuming this means snork parts for days. But it's also an expensive venture, because I reckon I spent most of my ammo. Oh, look at that, one more EP. Oh, do I not have any more room for the... that's a shame. Alright, I'll take it. I'm a bit confused by, I mean, I've always been confused a little bit by the HP next to the enhanced penetration rounds. I think the HP stands for higher penetration, and then this stands for armor piercing. It's like AP armor piercing, this HP like higher penetration. But in my mind, since the dawn of time, basically, HP has stood for hollow point, which is the opposite of enhanced penetration. But yeah, it says like 7N10 is an enhanced penetrator, so that's... Yeah, it says so, but it should say EP on the... Yeah, on the box, right? AP, armor piercing. HP, enhanced penetrator. That's not how enhanced is spelled! Always been bothering me since I bought my first box of this ammo, but... Well, I lie, I didn't buy it, I stole it off a dead man. But, it's, you know... Well, actually, is it theft at that point? Reappropriated it, let's say, from a stalker that no longer needed that ammo. go. I'm going to collect all of these. I feel like they owe me about 3 or 4 boxes worth of ammo, so yeah, let's do that. And afterwards, it's a lot of small cans as well. I suppose I can always sell it to the mercs. They're always in the market, or I suppose we are always in the market for something like that. Now I'm assuming there's no more over here. That these were the last ones. And there's the helicopter. Yeah, looks like it's been here for a while. And also looks like anything worthwhile on the helo's been picked clean already. But at the same time, this is the only opportunity I'm going to have to visit this place up here and, explore it, so I feel like I really should look around a bit better. Just in case. Because I'm not going through that maze of devilish contraptions and hellfire again. Absolutely not. Here's where this is exactly. There's some mutants down there to clear out as well, isn't there? Yeah, okay. Although I wonder if I can do it from over here. I might be able to. I just might be able to. Okay, 762 ball. Check again. Yeah, kind of outside of the outer walls of that complex. So not that right there. At least I think it's not that right there, otherwise I would have seen them. That seems a bit too nearby. Feels like the muties will be over there in that direction, and I really don't want to get down there. I kind of want to use this plateau to jump off the right over here and right into the merc base, but doesn't feel like that's going to be an option. Alright. Let's go down. I see him. That was my worst shot so far, probably. In all due honesty, that was like whole second or so late. I'm really curious as to who's fighting over here. Catch. I saw a guy in the bushes off to the left. Just before I killed that monolith fanatic. It's like over there. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't friendly, and I'm pretty sure that he was shooting at me. So I figured close quarters is where I'll have the advantage when it comes to bushes. Yeah, I know. Ooh, ah, misses. I know. Shite. Always shoot the guy closer, that was a rookie mistake. That was a rookie mistake. Always shoot the guy that's closer to you. Because he's the biggest threat. Okay, I think I can loot now. Improved ceramics. Thank you. The rest of the stuff's busted though. Should be this guy and the one on the hill, and I think that's everyone. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Not worth much. I like the grenades, though. Well, I like the grenades. I like looting the grenades from your corpses. I like them considerably less when they're being tossed at me with the firing pin removed. Or it's not a firing pin, is it? On a grenade. What did you call it? The pin. The safety pin? The pin, okay? Do you call it a firing pin? Now my brain's stuck on that and nothing else. Yeah, that was just one magazine. Like, well, a full magazine, but just one magazine for all of that. No, it's not a magazine, it's a clip. It's not a clip, it's a magazine. Yeah, whatever. Jesus, that started off as a valid criticism of terminology and turned into the most ridiculous stuff ever. And what I mean by it is people started reinventing the term halfway through. See, in its literal essence, if you will, a clip was what you stack magazines on. Yes, you heard it here first. A clip is what you stack bullets on to put into a bolt-action rifle, such as the Kar-98, the Mosin, which is in the zone, oddly enough. Well, not oddly enough, but conveniently enough. It's found its way, I think, into every single war since World War II. Actually, technically since World War I. No doubt it was going to find itself here as well, but point of all of this being, alright, that'll do. The point of all of this being that initially that's what a clip used to mean. So it was a stripper clip, right? It was a clip. You had 5 bullets on it, and you would shove it into a Mosin or a Kar-98 or a Lee Enfield or pretty much any of the bolt-action rifles at the time. That's how you would load them. You could load them one bullet at a time, but keeping 5 bullets in a clip like that was easier, and it had pretty much the same function as a magazine, except there was a lot less material, so it was a lot lighter. And actually, this was very considerable at the time. Considerably lighter at the time, and this was something, you really did appreciate as a soldier, because they used to carry tons of ammo. Logistics was slower, and yeah, you would need to carry more ammo around. Fair enough, you wouldn't use as much because of the lower rate of fire of the weapons, but you could carry more bullets in total than if you were to put them in huge metal boxes, like magazines are. So yeah, that was the difference between a magazine and a clip. It served pretty much the same purpose, except the clip was lighter and a little bit more convenient to carry around, and considering the weapons being used, having a 5-round magazine for a Mosin doesn't make much sense. Why would you carry around in a magazine? There's no need. Now, a 30-round clip is almost impossible to conceive of. So, at the time it's almost impossible to conceive of, but even nowadays, it's so inconvenient. How would you carry it? Bullets would fall out of it all the time. It's stupid, right? But for 5 rounds, which is, the capacity, or I think actually technically it's 5+1 for the Mosin, right? For low capacity rifles like that, yeah, clips are a lot more sensible, and fair enough, you would use those, and people like them. Well, actually, I say that, I'm assuming that they would prefer those than a whole heap of magazines with 5 rounds in them each. It just didn't make much of a difference, functionally speaking. Plus, obviously, the problem is not just the magazine itself, but the fact that the Mosin, the car and stuff like that were not designed to have interchangeable magazines. I'm going to say what I wanted to say, but that's not entirely true. You can change and swap out a magazine on a bolt-action rifle, depending on the rifle, but a lot of them are much more convenient to reload individually bullet by opening up the bolt and then shoving the bullets down from the top. Now, there's plenty of bolt-action rifles even today where you press a button and the magazine falls out. The problem is, it's not exactly what you would imagine usually when you say a magazine. You can't exactly, I mean, you can take it out of the rifle, but it requires you to disassemble the rifle a little bit. Often there's that spring and there's that back plate that hold the bullets in. That just drops out, and the spring attaches to the little plate that keeps the bullets. And it doesn't actually fall onto the ground, it just sort of, you know, detaches from the rifle on one end, but remains attached on the other. So the bullets can fall out, but the magazine, quote-unquote, is still there. Honestly, this is a bit easier to show on a Mosin, but I have no intention of ever buying one. It's completely obsolete weapons, so yeah. Although I say that, I mean, completely obsolete, yes. Completely obsolete as opposed to an AK, not quite. People get this, you know, people talk about this often. The Mosin has range. Mosin has range over the AK. The car has range over most modern military carbines and assault rifles. And the Mosin can be used as a sniper rifle. Well, not as a sniper rifle, but as a DMR, as a designated marksman rifle. Not a very good one, but you can use it. An AK, not so much. Alright, can you remind me of the routes? Dead City, 8 grand. Okay. 10 loaves of bread, that's all you want. Okay, fair enough. Tell you what, do you still have that Rifle Dynamics RD9? Yes, you do. Give it 145,000. Okay. No, I have 400,000, and I'm about to have, I think, even more. Let's not pretend like it's all doom and gloom. It's just mostly doom and or gloom. I need the kerosene. I'll keep the kerosene just in case. There's fuel for the stove. I don't particularly need or want it. That's fine though. Yeah, that's another 15,000. That's 150,000. But it is well worth it. There we go. And I won't be needing any of these. So this is what it looks like. Is it me or is it a bit smaller? Might actually be a bit smaller than I think. Alright. Load these EP rounds in. Obviously, I'm going to need to go back home and leave all this stuff in my stash. But at least before I do that, I'll sell this artifact. And actually, I'll read what it's all about before I do. Let's detach the scope, because I would like to put it on this gun. Except I can't do that. So that will have to wait, but I can attach this. Well, laser pointer works all right. Oh, this is the grenade launcher, is it? So I fire the grenade launcher with the laser pointer. That's not how grenade launchers work. That's probably not how this is going to work either. Though I gotta admit, for not having any sights, this looks kind of awesome. Oh, look at this! the laser sight is zeroed in perfectly. I'm gonna fire a bullet just for the... Yeah, I mean, okay, it went a little bit left, I think, but that's fine. Oh, this is possibly the most brilliant weapon I've seen. Wait, let's eject the magazine from it. And then, unfortunately, it only carries 10. Ah, right, so it's like that. I can put larger magazines on it, there's no problem. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're interchangeable. That is bloody awesome. Okay, I'm soaking up radiation gushing over a rifle, which is nothing new. I also need to go back and grab hip, but this is a little bit more important. I came to sell you the artifact, even though I'm pretty sure you wouldn't buy it, would you? Probably not, eh? What does it do, though? Amplifies mighty foot and allows him to kick more mutants, resulting in instant death. Each artifact on the belt allows kicking more monsters. Has a cooldown of 2 seconds with one artifact, each increasing with each artifact on the belt by 1 more. Would you mean kick? What, like literally just kick him in the nuts? Not gonna lie, that sounds kind of awesome, but in practice, I really don't want to make a habit out of kicking chimeras in the nutsack. Just doesn't really seem like a healthy thing to be doing, artifact or otherwise. Here's the thing though, what scope can I put on this? There's a limited amount of scopes I can put, but there are some. I guess these classic ones, some long-range ones, 324, PM21 Night Scope, PSO1 obviously, the Tulip, the Elkan Spectre DR. I can put an ACOG, which, yeah, I'd be willing to do that. And the Tulpan with no iCup. It's another 4X. Or a Susat for Picatinny Weaver mount. Yes, nothing here. Huh. Oh, you know what I could do? Instead of having this replace the AK, I can replace my Remington with this. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, obviously, it won't allow me to hit things at absurd distances like the Remington does. But it'll give me range depending on... Well, it would actually allow me to hit stuff at absurd distances depending on what scope I put on it. I will make this decision once I get home, because right now I don't need anything from here. So, I want to get to Dead City. Let's go.